There is deep mistrust in relations between Washington and Tehran following last year's strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities, Abbas Araghchi has said. Iran will strike American bases in the Middle East if the US attacks the country, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has warned. The US and Iran held indirect talks in Oman on Friday amid heightened tensions following strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities last year, which were justified as preventing Tehran from acquiring nuclear weapons, an ambition it denies. US President Donald Trump has since warned of further attacks unless Iran resumes negotiations, and sent an armada to the Middle East last month, demanding limits on uranium enrichment and Iran's missile program. Friday's meeting marked the first attempt to bridge the standoff. No breakthrough was announced, though both sides agreed to continue talks. Speaking to Al Jazeera on Saturday, Araghchi welcomed the resumption of talks as a good starting point, but noted that a climate of mistrust exists after last year's strikes. He warned that Tehran would respond in kind to any future US attack. If Washington attacks us, there is no possibility of attacking US soil, but we will strike their bases in the region, he said. Araghchi reiterated that Iran is prepared for the possibility of war with the US, but said the nuclear issue can only be resolved through dialogue, which should be free of threats or pressure. He insisted that enrichment is Iran's right and must continue, adding that Iran will keep enriched uranium at home and set levels based on the nation's needs. He also ruled out negotiations over Iran's missile program, calling it a purely defensive matter. Trump hailed the Oman talks as very good, but continued his threats, warning on Friday that failure to reach a deal would bring very steep consequences for Iran. Moments after the talks ended, the US State Department announced new sanctions on the country, targeting over 30 entities, individuals, and vessels over its alleged illicit petroleum and petrochemical trade.